Hello. It's afternoon today. We got a little behind this morning, so I apologize. Today is day 34. And what I thought we would do today is do a progression of our rollover to go ahead and start putting together the next step of actually getting them to roll over. So if you remember, my little frog dog, if you remember, we were working on getting them to understand that they can roll and be comfortable on their side. Good. And getting them to roll that hip and to be super comfortable with that. You can see that he likes to go to his right, this side, a little easier. See how much farther he wants to go on that side than when he wants to go this way. Not as clean on this side as he is on the other side. And typically they do have a preference. So if we've gotten to where they're comfortable kind of lying on their side, yes. Then what we're going to do is just kind of keep that progression going to continue for the rollover. And if you just keep pulling, yes, down and around towards the rib cage, then you tend to get the rest of that rollover. Lie down. So we roll them to their side. Good. And then kind of keep pulling towards the rib cage. Yes, good boy. Until you get that full rollover. Now, you do want to, as we've discussed with many, many things, work this in both directions. Lie down. I don't know if he can actually roll in this direction, so we're going to see what happens here. Yeah, good job. So apparently he can. Down. So you notice that I switch and I put my hand over his head. That tends to help me keep my hand in a better position. If my hand is here, down, and I kind of pull this way, then it gets a little complicated sometimes with how to get them to roll. So I tend to use the hand that goes over the head so that I can keep the treat kind of right there. Pull down and around and get that rollover in both directions. Down. Baby. Rollover. Yay, good boy. He doesn't know this on cue. I didn't even know for sure if he could do rolling in both directions. Lie down. So that is your continuation of the rollover. Again, you see how comfortable he is on his side, so it was not difficult for me to get him to do that little bit of extension to get that additional little twist for the rollover. It typically can take longer to do one side than the other. That's very, very common and very natural and very normal as well. You also notice how when he rolls, he tends to flop the shoulders and then the hips. That's actually kind of nice because it gives us a little bit of rotation in that spine, which is actually kind of good for their spine health. If you have any concerns or worries about bothering their spine, then you just probably wouldn't want to do this particular drill. Or if the dog really refuses it, then you wouldn't necessarily want to force it either. Maybe something is bothering them or doesn't feel quite right. Who knows? So those are some things to keep track of and just kind of keep an eye on. But if they are healthy and they are able to do it, then this is a great additional skill for them to do for some spine health because we get a little bit of twisting in that spine when they flop the front and the rear legs over separately. If they flop them together, there's no spine twist, but there is a rotation and that's still good for them as well. So there is your skill for today, a little progression of rollover, and we will see you guys again tomorrow. Have a good day.